Hi, welcome to another episode of That's the Thing Accent Core plus R. It is episode 0.95 and it is Wednesday, November the 16th.
Yeah, I think so. Should
He's
be.
Kevin.
I'm Kevin.
I'm
He's
Nolan,
Nolan.
Yeah,
and
we're.
that's
I'm
Drew.
Drew.
I'm Drew. No.
We really fucked that one up.
Yeah, no, that's how we go. We're not doing it again.
Yeah, no, we're not doing it
At
again.
least I caught that my microphone had been switched from like an input, because sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes the
Yeah.
microphone just says, "Oh, you mean the microphone you always use?" No, I'm gonna put in this like random string of characters as a goof.
Let me listen, you think our openings are bad on a week-to-week basis. You don't even know what this one looked like.
Yeah, it was great. I should have left it in, but I'm not going to.
Well, it's hard saying what even it would have sounded like.
Yeah, it would have been like that's it. Who knows? This might even be bad. You never know. Never
You
know.
never know.
So what's going on with you guys?
Let me start with a quick one.
All right.
Good old Cronenberg of Videodrome and The Fly fame
Yeah.
has a new movie this year called Crimes of the Future, starring Strider from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it's the most fucking boringest movie ever.
Oh no.
Like, I've made it halfway, and that is through multiple small watchings of it,
Oh, that's a
and I
bad
just
one.
can't. I just can't with this movie. Like, it's in the future where mankind has started to shift and change, where like they don't feel pain anymore and they don't like get infections anymore, and like people are doing surgeries as art forms, and like
Oh, you're
weird
starting.
new organs are just growing inside of people's.
Oh, so you're starting to get to the old Warhammer Eldar, where their
Yeah.
society got so decadent they decided, what'd be really sick? Just surgery.
That
Yeah.
sounds great. That sounds like an awesome premise. Oh.
But it's just like it's on Hulu if you want to watch it. But oh my god, it's just like I don't know. It's weird to say it's up its own ass because it's kind of not. Somehow,
Nah, if you could.
everything about this movie screams that it should be, but it's not. It's just boring.
Nah, that's the worst. That's the worst offender a movie can be if it's boring.
And then like it's still doing weird body horror stuff, but like not like the weird gross body horror stuff. It's more like just like surgical cuts and
Oh.
such as it's not like The Fly where it's like, a man half fly devolving, or Videodrome where he's like reaching into his own stomach and pulling out a gun. It's just like, oh, it's like, oh, we like cut it open and then like it's like a blowjob, but she's like tongue punching that laceration in his stomach.
Okay. That's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't know. I was watching football yesterday, and like a guy had like an ankle injury, and I had to look away from the TV. Because like he got tackled and his ankle like rolled up on his foot was facing the
Oh.
wrong way. I'm like, oh no,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
like that was far more horrific than like any body horror I've seen. Because it's like, oh
And like
no.
I don't know, it's also maybe it's the problem of being a youth in the wrong places of the internet where I should not have been allowed to go.
Oh,
But I've seen worse real life stuff than what this movie was
well,
showing.
yeah, it's like the desensitization, whatever,
Yeah,
or just even like other movies. Like like if you've
yeah,
seen a lot of horror, you've seen like murder
yeah,
and guts.
yeah,
Even if you watched like John Carpenter's The Thing, you've seen like
yeah.
stuff
And
melting
like
or the
it
fly.
doesn't. Yeah, and
Stuff like that.
I watched The Blob recently too, and The Blob had like way better body horror stuff.
The new
The
Blob.
Blob is really good.
Is that the new Blob where it has like the one where the guy's like getting melted and he's screaming and he's trying to escape the blob, but it's like not letting him
Yeah,
go.
it's the 1980s one, and like
Yeah.
it starts out with like Mr. like nice guy football player and his date, and it's like, oh well, these are the main characters, and then he's the first person to get killed, and it's like, whoa, all right, I don't even know what this movie is doing. This movie is yeah, I'm here for it. That movie kicks ass. That movie kicks ass. Watch The Blob. Don't watch Crimes of the Future. Watch The Blob.
Okay. Always.
Beware the
I'll
blob.
always take good horror movies over. That sucks.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I feel like that's one of the horror directors. I'd be like, they always make pretty good stuff. Because
maybe
I love Dead Ringers and I love The Fly. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's I don't know. It's like an hour and a half movie, and I'm like 45 minutes in, and it's been a fight and a struggle to get to 45 minutes in. I'm just like, okay, when does something else happen?
Oh, just That's the worst. Never mind. If it's just boring,
Yeah, it's just boring. It's not bad. It's just boring.
that's the worst a movie can be.
Yeah, I don't need boring in my life. I already have
It's already
I'm boring enough for my life.
I need action, romance.
Well, what's some of the action that you've been doing?
Oh man, I went to the Magic the Gathering Brothers War pre-release.
Which brother were you?
Oh, I chose Urza because I love Urza. He's such a bad man. He's such a
And
villain.
follow-up question: did they play the Yu-Gi-Oh song?
No, sadly, they were not closer than this. I did make a couple Yu-Gi-Oh references, and only like one or two people got it. Because, like,
Everyone else just hated you.
no, they just didn't care.
So is it an age up thing or an age down thing?
I can't tell with the Magic the Gathering crowd because, like, some people there looked my age but were very young. You know, I have that kind of look to me where I'm 36.
Kevin, I feel like you're right in the sweet spot of not too young for Magic, but also you're not one of the old heads.
No, it's very strange. I feel like I can't judge how old people are at Magic the Gathering. I really can't tell. I think they're around my age, but then I'll say something like, "Oh, I started playing Magic in like '98," and some guy's like, "Well, I started playing Magic in like 2007." I'm like, "Ugh!" Like, "Oh no!"
I graduated high school in 2015.
I'm like, "Oh no, you're way younger than me." I was talking about like Yu-Gi-Oh.
And they're like, you mean Zexel?
One person like did not I don't know. There were some experiences where like I couldn't gauge people's age.
No, I need the joke and how it was responded to.
Oh, yeah, Zexel was ignored. That was the one that was like the blown up in the Arc V. Like they just deleted that universe. Even though XYZ or XZs are cool monsters, I think the idea is pretty cool.
No,
Yeah.
I meant the joke you made and the response.
Oh. I don't remember.
No, you'll be like, man, yeah, I love the new Yu-Gi-Oh! XYZs are cool. It's like, what do you mean? Now we're pendulum summoning.
Now we're
You're like,
Link monsters.
Yeah, and it's like, no, now we're Link monsters.
Yeah.
The fuck?
There's apparently like the extra monster zone now where they're supposed to go.
Or you can also put other stuff. It's weird.
Oh,
New
it's
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is weird.
It
And
was
I don't
pretty
care
neat
about it.
where like some of like the old cards had to get errated because like there's stuff like level limit area B or whatever that would say like it locks 2 zones of your opponents, but you could lock down like the special summon zone so your opponent could not play the game.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question. Is there errata for gravity bind, or do XYZ monsters still get under that because they don't have
XYZs do
level?
not have levels, so they get it. Also,
Yeah.
I believe Link monsters also don't have levels. I think they just have links. I'm not sure.
I can't say XYZ. It's always XYZ to me.
Yeah, it's XYZs.
Yep.
Exiza. Because that's what people
Exiza.
they say it on like the animes. It's really confusing. Like you, but anyway, yeah,
That's like calling a GM a gym
yeah,
for me.
Yeah.
I went to the Magic thing. I got my sealed 6 packs of cards. I thought my deck was terrible, which meant it was good because the thing is, whenever you do a limited thing of Magic the Gathering in either sealed or draft, you always try to draft to make like, okay, I need some removal spells, some decent rares, some whatever. And if you end it and you think your deck is like horrible, it will be good. But if you think
Oh, good.
but if you think like, oh man, I got some stuff and it's all gonna work together, that is like a
Nope.
0-3.
Kevin, I think all of us have watched your stream. I
It
think we know
happens
how
so
this goes.
much, but you can't fake it either. Like it has to be like from the gut. You can't be like, oh haha, this deck's so terrible, because then it will just be. Magic knows. But yeah, like I did it, and apparently there was through shenanigan. Like I went two in the sets. I went 2-1, but basically I did like all of my games were like I won 2, lost 1, lost 1, won, like lost 2, won 1, that sort of deal. And through tiebreakers, I got 8th out of whatever. There's like 20 something people. So I got 3 extra bonus prize packs, and I was like, haha, I did it. And then I traded, and I got like a Starscream card, which apparently is like only like $1. I think like if you want to do the MTG finance, I got quote unquote ripped off, but like I was never going to use the card nor sell it. So I'm like, I'll take a Starscream and like a robot zombie, and I got that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's good. I like the Brothers War format, at least from Sealed. There's a lot of big people playing big robot artifacts and attacking with them. Made it fun. And that's about that for that. I think it's pretty good. Apparently Magic the Gathering's having some, or Hasbro's having like their stock price tanking because of overuse of products. And the complaints that like they're releasing too much Magic the Gathering stuff, so people aren't buying it anymore. Which makes sense, because there's a lot of Magic the Gathering. Like it basically, no one's playing like the standard format on in paper. They're just going. If you want to pipe in, Nolan, just feel free. I'm just like trying to fill dead air, and I'll do it. Drew's doing something. So I'm just going to keep talking forever. Yeah, that's happening. I've been playing WoW. I think WoW's pretty good currently.
I was away.
I think it's good. I like World of Warcraft, but there's always this it's a strange feeling because there's like no alternative to that game. Like I understand like there's other MMOs. There's other like MMOs like Final Fantasy.
There's no WoW though.
Yeah, there's no WoW. Like there's no this is World of Warcraft, or this is like there's no tonally that game. And I think it's kind of a weird feeling, cuz even with like other, it seems like with like almost every game there's like an alternative in some way. But like with Warcraft, there's not like, this is just WoW. You got to go to the Activision Blizzard and deal with it. But for the tone that you want, it's there. I kind of have the same feeling about like the new Pokemon games, where like I'm not into it at all. But there's like I feel like there's no alternative. I mean,
there's no like different. I mean, there are other kind of games, but there's no other Pokemon.
No. Like, because, like, even with, like, let's just say, like, Magic the Gathering, there's, like, other card games. And there's card games, like, both on, like, digital and, like, paper that you can be, like, even if it's not the same, it's, like, equivalent. I feel like there's no equivalent for Pokemon. I guess the closest for like WoW would be Final Fantasy 14, but the game is just different.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy 14 cares about its story and like but its questing and like world stuff I think is terrible. I think is because a lot of it is like you're running from cutscene to cutscene. But those are good cutscenes. The cutscenes are real good. And the dungeons are real good. But there's a lot where you're just like running to Sparkle.
I want that. I want my game to be a somewhat neglected child.
Well,
That's the WoW experience.
Well, yeah, but also like WoW has, because the Shadowlands were so bad, it kind of has like an underdog. And in America, we love a good underdog story where it's like trying to get back up on the horse, and you're like, I believe in you, you can do it. It's like that's happening, and it's all right. It's all right so far. It's all right for something to do in the evening.
Oh, my week hasn't been like too eventful. So returning the PS5, everything's good there.
Okay.
And then I ordered a new one where I wasn't gonna have to pay double, but just like, on interest.
Yeah.
So now I have my new PS5.
Okay, I have a PS5 coming in the mail.
Oh, it's coming.
Well, okay, so how we had to get it is like my dad wakes up early in the morning, like at 2 to 3 a.m. Actually, usually like between 1 and like 3. He wakes up very, very early because he started waking up early when he was doing like running, and that just kind of became his sleep cycle where he wakes up early or late depending on where you go. But like what would happen is we signed up for like the PlayStation on the official like PlayStation store to like reserve PS5, and he would check it in the morning when he woke up because like at 1 or 2 a.m. like Eastern, the bots are not out for it or whatever. It's like whenever it refreshed, and he got it. So it should be here this week from like PlayStation. Hopefully it's not full of blocks. That would be
Man, listen, just like you, I'm really excited to play those 5 exclusive games, and that's it.
Well, yeah, basically what I'm looking forward to is I want the PS5 exclusives like Shadow. I want to play Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And like basically Street Fighter, because like my computer, I don't know, I'm dubious about my computer on some of like new games. If that like the new high graphic games, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if it's just
I'll tell you one thing, it runs really, PS5 runs really well.
Yeah. But if it's just like like a regular game or something, I'm like, yeah, I could play it. It's not an issue. Yeah.
The one big thing that's, I think I probably already talked about last week was
that's all right. You can repeat it. Who
cares?
Oh,
just the loading speeds are like just quick. Like Cyberpunk, has maybe a 3-4 minute loading screen. It's now like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Bloodborne is now playable.
Why aren't they gonna do like the HD re-release of Bloodborne?
Please,
like what is Sony
That's all
doing?
we want.
Like I would go for like, even if it's not like HD re-release, even if it was just like Bloodborne no load times.
Yeah.
Like the Deadly Premonition 2 special. Like the hypothetical.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. I would. What are you doing, Sony?
They're too busy. I don't know.
Oh, you're roboting.
I do know. No, it's raining.
Yeah. You love it.
Good job, weather.
No, it's okay. I can't. The robot.
Oh no, he'll come back.
It's fine. Just ignore me.
Oh no, you came back. Now, Drew, if you talk about something that matters, it'll robot. But if you say nothing, if you say stupid things, it'll go on through.
No.
Okay, so just
Yeah. Yeah, see? I'm telling you. Comedic gold. That's what it is.
okay. So okay, so the Steam Deck can play Street Fighter 6, so I think your PC should be fine for at least the next like couple years.
Yeah, I'm just nervous about it. Like
Yeah.
because I feel like there's like the PC is probably as powerful or more than like stuff, but there's always like the extra like asterisk next to it that says like might mess up because your driver isn't correct or like your processor might have
what would like there was a driver update for a graphics card like right when Modern Warfare 2 was coming out, and like it updated and specifically named like other games but not Modern Warfare, and it's like, wait, what, did they not pay you enough money to get like driver support?
And there's like the thing where when New World or whatever was coming out and like it would brick a certain like processor because for some reason like the game just decided to never stop like go upping the frame rate until the thing died. If like you did like an uncapped frame rate, it was just like going in for until the end. It's like, okay. I did see something that came up, which was the announcements for the Game Awards Game of the Year. Did you see that?
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, here's the nominees for.
Oh, I'll pull it up too.
For Jeff.
Hold up. Let me see. Let me see here. I can obviously Elden Ring and God of War 2.
Yes.
How many are there? 5?
6.
6. What else came out this year?
Stray?
Bayonetta 3?
Bayo's not in there.
Okay.
No. No. It's not. It's definitely not in there.
I didn't think it should be, but also I don't. We all know what should win, and it's probably not even on the list.
It ain't on the list.
So I say Stray. Yeah.
Ooh, Stray's a good one.
Stray should not be on that list.
Yeah. Oh no, it shouldn't. What's the new Horizon?
Horizon Zero Dawn 2. We'll just Horizon 2.
Is that
that one? I can't remember what the name is. But yeah, that.
The Last of Us remake. Is that out?
No, I think it is, but it's not on there.
Sounds like a good choice. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Plague Tale Requiem, aka Rats Off to You 2.
Nintendo really had nothing this year.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is on the list.
Huh?
Which is like kind of weird.
Why is that is a weird one. It's the only Nintendo one, but it's also a weird one.
Weird picks
I don't think a lot of people love that game.
And Xenoblade. I think that's a weird. Stray is such a weird pick because like I would not put that even close to Game of the Year.
But
it's
Kevin,
fun.
it's a
it might be like
I'd play
indie game of the year.
Yeah, like you put it on like indie game of the year, but like
if it wins best like art design, I'd be like, yeah, that makes.
If it was art game of the year, yeah, I'd give it to Stray because that game looks and sounds really cool, but there's like no game there.
Hold on, I'm pulling these up.
Oh, I'm looking at like the list. I'm looking because they're like
okay, here we go. Plague Tale, Elden Ring. Yeah, so yeah, they're really biased because I don't see any Vampire Survivor.
Yeah, Vampire Survivor.
Wait.
Be in there.
Sonic Frontiers.
Hold on a second.
List.
What?
No, it's not.
I think
Jeff
that
I guess maybe it came out too late.
Yeah,
but that's
probably.
still stupid.
Whatever that
yep.
Signalis
Okay, best
game
indie.
should be on there.
Cult of the Lamb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cult of the Lamb.
Tunic.
Yeah. Well, I thought that came out last
Sifu.
year.
Neon White. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then Stray again. But then Stray's also best debut indie.
I don't know, man.
What the fuck? No. There's too much Stray bias because weirdos like us love cats.
Well, I like the cat robot game. I really did. It's just there was not enough cat or robot or game in that game.
I don't think it should win an award.
No. I bought and I enjoyed it. I just felt like I wanted more puzzle, or actually I wanted better puzzles. I think if that game had like actual puzzles instead of like it kind of felt like a really fancy Untitled Goose Game with like really good art and graphics and songs. I was like, oh man, like when you were hanging out with the robot and he was just playing like the guitar. I was like, that's really good.
No, I don't know. Like obviously,
look at best fighting games.
Nothing.
Wait,
can you ever hear me?
Yes. Where are you?
Okay.
Hearing? Oh, do I have to look at the GameAwards.com?
I'm on the IGN one.
Just...
Best fighting game.
Hold
DNF
on.
Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, King of Fighters 15, Multiversus, and Sifu.
Is Sifu a fighting game?
Sifu's not a fighting game.
You can't fight other people, can you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not really a fighting game then. That'd be an action game.
Oh, these categories are not great.
Listen, let's just talk about how Vampire Survivors is nominated for like what, one thing?
Yes. And how fucked up that is.
Oh, it should be.
Yeah. Like I can't even
Yeah,
it's literally on this list one time for best indie debut. Not even best game. Who the fuck cares about Sifu? Like, okay, whatever. Stray at least
Sifu
had like
was cool.
attention.
Sifu's
no
cool,
one
but
cares
it's not
about
great.
it. Yeah, like no one fucking cares about it.
It was cool for like that 1 week everyone talked about it and then completely forgot.
See, I don't understand why because Vampire Survivors created a genre.
No, it didn't.
Well, okay, Vampire Survivors was the key thing that made the genre. You know what I mean?
Let's be clear.
Yeah,
there was stuff in that
genre,
but it all sucked.
It's the equivalent of like how League of Legends didn't make the MOBA, but it was the one that like took it from like
popularized
Warcraft 3
it.
mod to thing.
Widespread.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's fine, but don't say it invented it, because it didn't. There's two games that it literally just ripped off, but put a cool art aesthetic on.
I'm looking at all these narratives.
Why do they have best esports game and it's the same like 5 games?
Yeah, it's gonna be because you gotta have like.
That's just who cares?
It's gonna be
like we already know about these games.
I wonder what. It's probably gonna be
Why is Content Creator of the Year award on here?
Doesn't have anything to do with video games.
I'm trying to look.
Best game streamer. It's just most anticipated.
Why is Daigo not under best esports athlete
every year?
Or Sonic Fox?
Creators?
What the fuck? Why is there a best esports game and then best esports event? Which it should be Evo for this year, but
I would say it should be Combo Breaker, but to each their own. Best esports coach.
I don't know. What?
Huh?
Best esports athlete.
What the?
Esport game.
Don't you love it when? Don't you love it when the coach gets the award? It's right after the MVP for football.
You guys. If I ask you most anticipated game, what does that mean? Does that mean like the game everyone looked forward to that came out this year, or not yet released?
I think it's not yet released.
I think not yet released.
Also,
okay.
What's the most anticipated game for me? I don't know. I don't really,
I gotta
really
think
care
about that. No. I mean, Final Fantasy. Okay, so of their choices, like Final Fantasy 16, I think's basically good. Like I have no like. I don't.
Oh,
To me,
Resident Evil 4.
well, like
the only thing
I
I
would say, Resident Evil 4 remake and Final Fantasy 16 are in the what I would describe as like the Elden Ring camp of my brain. Just goes, yeah, they're gonna be good. Like I don't really. I'm not like super excited or like, oh man, it's like, nah, it's good. Like
Well, Kevin, that's because your brain's dysfunctional.
that it is true.
It's
Hogwarts
like,
Legacy,
I'm not
no.
excited for the good thing.
Yeah, I'm not excited for something that's good. I'm only excited for something that could be good.
What? Who's excited for Hogwarts Legacy?
That's what I'm curious.
No. You guys are ignoring the like vast swath of like Harry Potter fans. who
Harry
play
Potter
video games.
weirdos. Yeah.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
the well?
I mean,
is it the
possible.
idea of like whenever you see something and someone said like, well, that's because you're online. The average person has no idea.
Yes,
Like,
it's the
Yeah.
We're like plugged in
it
so
is-
hard.
this
You're
is-
like, what? You don't know about like the stuff? Like, what?
yes.
What are you
We're not
talking
the
about?
ones. We are
Like,
not the ones who
oh.
see insulin is free now and then tank the stock market. We're like, oh, that's the wrong blue. That's not the
Oh.
right account.
Okay, so okay, Starfield. No,
I was surprised people were having to put out like PSAs of like, make sure you put your Twitter feed in like most recent first and not home. And I'm like,
What?
why are you PSAing? Doesn't everyone just have it set to that anyway? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I get
And I was
that.
like-
The first time it happened to me, I was very confused. It took me like 5 minutes to turn it back. But after then, like, no, you learn. You learn. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's also weird to me to be like, most anticipated game. Like, what?
Again, this is just money.
I know it's
Like
money.
this thing is
Who cares?
like,
I know
it's
it's just
not even,
trailers.
like-
I'm basically going to be, I will be watching the Game Awards. By watching it, I'll
Really
watch
only
like
won't.
Pat.
for, like,
I'll
what
watch
trailers
Pat
are
watch
coming
the
out?
Game Awards while I play something on my computer, which is what I
I might
usually
watch
do.
Jeff Gershman
Well,
watch
and
them.
whenever you see their stupid face light up, you're like, okay, something good's happening.
Yeah, because you
Oh.
need to know. I'm the only reason. Okay, so here's my most anticipated game. Is I kind of want to know what NetherRealm's working on.
They're making the DC. No, sorry, not DC. They're making the Mortal Kombat mobile gotcha game.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Best adaptation: Arcane, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, The Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, and Uncharted, the movie.
That's
Who cares?
yeah.
Who
I
actually
watched,
cares
you
about
know
that?
what? I watched the Uncharted movie on Netflix, and it's okay.
It's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
solid Indiana Jones adventure.
It's like a it's
No, that is way too high of a praise. That movie is bland as fuck.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty all right. If
Kelsey doesn't know anything about Uncharted, and she just started watching it. I think maybe for Tom Holland, I'm not sure. And then she just kept complaining about how stupid the movie was.
I liked it. They had a fight on top of a pirate ship. But then again, this is
Also, yeah, the lady like falling to her death and hitting the water, and somehow still alive. So they drop an entire fucking boat on her.
yeah.
And then you look to Kelsey and go, okay, would you like to play a game of this for like
No,
15
then I
hours?
said no. But let me tell you about the moral quandaries this game pretends to have.
Oh, yeah. You shoot someone
Are you
as
gonna shoot me,
Team
Nathan Drake?
Drake. Like, I just murdered 80 people back there.
Really
Yes.
hard too. I didn't watch the Cuphead show.
Yeah, me neither.
Same.
I
I have
did
no
like
interest
Sonic
in Cuphead
2.
as a media.
Arcane's good. Edge Runners is good, but like, I mean,
I may
they don't need
if
an
I
award.
if I was being truthful to this, and I'm trying to consider this as like an actual thing, I would give it to Cyberpunk Edge Runners because it helped Cyberpunk. Like
Yeah.
League of Legends does not need help. Neither does like Sonic. Well, Sonic kinda, but the Sonic movies have been good.
No one's gonna watch the Sonic the movie and be like, maybe I should play Frontier.
Yeah,
But no, you're missing the point. This is fandom. It's not the products. It's the fandom that they're
Yeah.
celebrating.
I don't like
It's like, hey, we all watched Arcane, right, guys? Wow, we sure ingested that media.
I did like to
Yeah.
ingest that media, though. It was pretty good.
Like I said, shows are good, but like it's not gonna make me play League of Legends. Unlike Edge Runners, which in my head I'm like, oh yeah, the Cyberpunk world's pretty cool. Damn, I need to play that game.
Yeah, now that they fixed
Oh.
it. Okay,
You're
so
gonna-
like, why is it?
Art direction. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna complain that like best audio design did not have Stray, because that's like where it should
Well,
actually
What
be.
the yeah.
Because like it's actually good.
Best audio design: Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I really like hearing the screams of those Middle Eastern kids as
There
I
you
was
go.
blowing them up with my RPGs.
Okay, I will give that Scorn in terms of art direction
No.
should win that category.
No,
Yeah, proper.
Nolan, what if I told you there's no voice chat in this Modern Warfare? That's all sound direction of making it sound like there's
Mhm.
angry 14-year-olds using slurs.
Then it's genius. It's perfect.
It's immersive.
that TikTok of the guy doing the Call of Duty racial
in
slur
what-
speed run.
Racial slow speed run.
He got it down to like half a second. Where he just joins a lobby, says I'm black, and then the guy yells the N-word at him.
Just the mental ability, just like that
instantly.
connection. Oh fuck!
Because he
Oh, man,
tried to
that's the
go,
worst.
he tried to go, and he kept going hard. I put him as like best content creator,
Best content creator, yes.
Yeah.
because that made me very happy.
No wait, who's that guy that's like that yells all the time?
I don't know. That's like
That
every video game
every
person.
I
YouTuber,
know.
every
exactly.
YouTuber.
Yes, they all need to win.
Why is it like
The best content creator award goes to YouTube.
Best performance. Well, there's two God of War Ragnarok, but it should be the guy that does the voice of which one? This
Sonic
One-
the Hedgehog.
yeah, Sonic
No,
the
no.
Hedgehog, Knuckles the Echidna.
I'm trying to remember what Elden Ring boss, but I'm like, wait, there's like 5 R's. Which R? is
Oh,
Ragnarok.
Rykard, Praetor Rykard.
Yes,
Is that right?
yeah. They need to win best performance. this?
The loathsome dog.
family.
No, or that the announcer at the beginning who goes,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you tarnished." Oh,
There's some dung here.
the
Oh,
loathsome
ye
dung
tarnished.
eater. Yeah, when's the loathsome dung eater gonna get best character?
When's
Kids love the dung eater.
Gideon Alfred?
Gideon Ofnir, the
all-knowing.
all-knowing.
Yeah, he needs to win.
Yeah, best mobile.
I've never seen a guy monologue while I walk up to him and just beat the crap out of him.
Marble Snap should win best mobile game.
It's the only mobile game I play. So.
I think it's the only
guess
one worth
so.
playing.
Sorry, no. Magic Survival should win best mobile game.
Oh, well, no, that's been snubbed. So I don't understand.
It's also
like,
still in beta.
that Signalis game should have gotten something. Like that game is cool. The game is very cool in terms of how it looks and like what it's trying to do.
What game?
Signalis, I think is the word I'm thinking of. It's like the pixel art robot Silent Hill Resident Evil game.
No idea.
Yeah, me either.
I watched people play it. It's you can look at the trailer of it, and if you look at that trailer and you're like, "Yo, I think I'm down for what this is going on here." If you like Resident Evil 1, but sci-fi, and you're in like, it looks cool, and there's,
Okay.
it's very striking. I just don't like that kind of survival horror game, but it looks cool though. I watched a bit of like playthrough of it, and I'm like, "Yo, that's."
I need to.
cool.
I don't know. I definitely started playing it this year, but Ultra Kill.
I think Ultra Kill hasn't come out yet.
Is it still like early access?
Yeah, it's like
Technically.
there's 3 acts to it, and they've only released acts 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like the old, like a lot of the New Blood games are doing the old like Doom style where they have like 2 to 3 acts, and then they release them like as they come out.
Ooh. Okay.
Because it's New Blood, and New Blood makes old games. Also, like, why isn't Mandalore content creator of the year?
Yeah.
I love Mandalore.
Why isn't Seth specifically for his
put Seth in there?
Specifically for the what was it?
The
War
Elden
Thunder
Ring one?
video.
The War. Well,
Yes.
The War Thunder. War Thunder video is very good, where he reviewed that like furry beat 'em up inflation game.
Right there, content creator of the year.
Yeah, put him in there. Don't be a coward. Or he did his Bloons Tower Defense, and it was pretty good too.
And just him, Donkey, and like maybe one other rotating one every year.
Yeah.
And we're good.
I like Bricky.
No, him, Donkey, Mandalorian, and
I'll put Bricky in there. I like Bricky's videos.
You know, he's got some solid videos.
I like Bricky. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
I'm
not biased because I sold my design for a T-shirt to him, but I kind of am.
He's paying. He is paying me, but
he has paid me before. But also, like his review of Bloons Tower Defense 6 is what got me to get Bloons Tower Defense 6. And I really like his video about like he made it like the Apex depression, where he starts off talking about how he can't play Apex Legends anymore, and then he gets to the point where like he's old, and now he's just gonna have to play Endless Space 2. And I'm like,
hold on a second. Speaking of Apex, I didn't see this on here, but there's a reward for best community support.
Oh, really?
And one of them is Apex, which I'm pretty sure that's a lie because that's also the same support team that let Titanfall die.
It should probably be No Man's Sky if that list.
Honestly, yes.
Because like I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is a good game and a lot of people like it, but like I don't know, Final Fantasy 14 like it already had its like No Man's Sky also had its thing where like it went from unplayable to like good.
So the current one should be the Cyberpunk team.
Oh yeah,
where they've now fixed the game where it's somewhat playable.
That would be
so
if you have a current console.
Yeah, seriously. If you have a high-end PC or a current generation console, it is still only slightly broken now.
Yeah. Fuck. Ugh. What are the Game Awards? Is it like in a?
They're in January, aren't they?
No,
January?
December.
No.
The Game Awards happen in December, and then the Summer Games Fest happens in summer because that's when the trailers come out. You see, because I don't care about the awards, I care about the trailers.
Yeah,
I have made up phantom video games in my head that I want to see come out. One of them, of course, is Bloodborne 2. One of them is if I had money and clout, I would get From Software to team up with Games Workshop to make Warpborn, because we will never have Bloodborne 2, so give me like my Bloodborne in the Warhammer world. I think it would
give
work.
me my sci-fi.
Yeah, just give me that. I want to see more about Space Marine 2. Show me some more of that.
Evan, they're gonna make Sekiro 2 before Bloodborne 2.
I know.
Oh yeah, one likely.
I know. I want. Speaking of my Warhammer lust, I think I want my NetherRealm style. Like I want them to make a Warhammer fighting game, and it's the Horus Heresy. Like I think it would work. They have the kills. They could do it. They will never do it. But that's what I want.
This is very different. I don't want another game. What I want is I finally want the Warhammer.
The Warhammer
With
what?
The Warhammer movie.
Okay.
With Henry Cavill as the Emperor of Mankind.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's free now.
But
he's free from The Witcher.
Exactly. Now he does. Now that he walked away from The
Did
Witcher.
we talk about that? How The Witcher is like basically dead.
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna watch past season 3.
Oh yeah, like screw it. Like you missed.
Wait, there's 3 seasons of The Witcher?
Yeah.
No, the third season's about to come out.
Yeah. I think that one's
But
been filmed.
When did this happen?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, he's been filming
This
it.
is This is what. Well, no, this is one of those things where like I just like season 1 of a thing comes out and then I just stop paying attention. And like I didn't
Oh, I
even
see.
like the first season of The Witcher, so I didn't watch it. But like the same thing happened with Castlevania. I watched the disappointing 3rd season,
Yeah.
and then it's like I look again and there's 6 seasons of Castlevania. And it's like, wait, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, it's because we're constant under the deluge, so things just kind of
Yeah, there's too much. There's just too
there's
much.
too much. I cannot keep track of everything.
Yeah. There's
That's
so
why-
much media to go through.
That's why I give up. Oh yeah, Drew, were you listening when I talked about how like Magic the Gathering Hasbro's stock price has gone down because they're releasing too much like cards and crap and people
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
handle it?
yeah.
Okay.
And I've seen that of just like
You can't
it's just
speculate.
too much garbage coming out.
Well, there's too much. You just flood and you're like, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's too many games. I can't do it anymore. It's all anime had that problem too.
Yep.
I've actually so that's what I've done is I've foregone games and stuff, and I've just been focusing on anime lately. And I've like caught up with all the series I guess I've missed. The main one that I really feel bad for missing is To Your Eternity, which is like really sad and sweet. And then what else? To Your Eternity, Demon Slayer, I finally finished. What was it? Gridmed, the other Gridmed show. And now I'm all caught up to Mob Psycho.
Oh God, I haven't watched.
Oh shoot, and Bleach.
Yeah, Bleach.
Yeah, see.
I've just honestly because I'm back in the Warcraft mines.
Me too.
Oh, you're in the Warcraft mines?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start going over to Mulligan's on Mondays and playing with some of the guys now that I got most of my stuff painted.
Oh, you're in the Warhammer mine. Okay, you're in the Warhammer
Oh, sorry.
mines. I said
Warhammer
Warcraft.
mines.
I was like, oh,
Yeah, you're still wowing.
yeah, I'm in the WoW mines. No, it's like you got to pick 2 or 3 things. I still read Chainsaw Man
Yeah.
manga. Big fan of what's going on.
Oh,
there.
listen, I'm happy every Tuesday.
Yeah, that's like my special treat. I'm like, oh boy.
I wake up, I read Chainsaw Man, then I watch Chainsaw Man. And I'm happy.
Yeah, poor Denji. He keeps trying. He keeps trying to be like, I gotta reveal my identity. Cool. What?
He does the first thing a 6-year-old would do when he sees her.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Hey. Did you...
I'll show you I'm a human. Let me just take my stuff off.
It's
We're just screaming and running away from
it's like when that stupid monster was like trying to read his thought, and all he was thinking about is how to subtly reveal his secret identity.
This is a fucking idiot.
So his superior yet inferior brain.
Yes.
It's great.
God. Oh man. Fucking, it's great. The guy's gonna go on to do some great stuff.
Yeah.
I want more Fujimoto mangas.
Oh yeah.
One Piece is also getting fun too. You haven't been keeping up with that.
I have not.
Oh, Drew.
Yep, One
Yeah.
Piece is good.
Dr. Vegapunk is great.
Yep, all 7 of them.
All 7 of them. Dude. Oh man.
More Robin Backlore, always good.
Hunter x Hunter still,
Yep.
I've
might as
given
well be
up.
a novel.
I've given
Kevin,
up.
listen, Nolan. Just
Kevin.
because Kevin's favorite piece of media is a wiki of only words and barely any images,
Yeah.
doesn't mean he wants to read Hunter x Hunter.
No,
That's true.
I'm sorry. It's too much.
It's
It's too much
No,
words.
no, straight up, Kevin. The problem isn't there's too many words. The problem is reading fan translations. Like I just finished rereading Since the Boat Started, And it is so much better when there's an actual person being
Yes.
paid and like is competent at their job and would never consider to the little fur as a name.
You mean Chrono Lucifer?
For
Yeah. Fucking how many consonants can we string together to spell Crollo Lucifer?
look, just I'm glad my man's back. He's healthy for now, and he's out there just getting to it.
Yep. Oh, it's so good. I need more Fourth Prince. That's just what I need more of that situation.
Yes.
Well, when he closes his eyes,
When he goes into Zetsu, whatever.
he sees the time. I know it's just Killer Queen, but I can't figure it out.
I love the diagram. Come on.
He sees 10 seconds in the future. And then if he changes what he does, everyone else still sees the same thing.
Yeah.
Like everyone else gets locked in, but he does not.
Listen, it's King Crimson, but like actually explained.
He's King Crimson and Epitaph at once.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to look inside his hair. He just closes his eye.
Yeah. I still need to watch Stone Ocean.
Yeah, I haven't watched that at all.
Yeah. Wait till the final season comes out in December, and then just blow through all of it.
Okay.
It's really fallen apart now that it's not like weekly.
Oh, because
the whole thing, it's like destroyed my enjoyment of it.
Because like JoJo has been written to not be like bingeable. It's written to be week to week. Like that's like that's why every episode ends on like a climax, because every chapter in Shonen Jump is like, check out next week when we have like this stupid reveal.
And then the reveal happens 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, or like, you just watch
yeah,
because it's designed, but it's also not designed to have like a month wait between, like a 6-month wait between like reveals. It's supposed to be
I don't get it. They have shows that they do weekly now. Why don't they just switch it up to that?
Because they're losing a lot of money and they don't know why.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just, I don't know. It's definitely the thing of, with anime, they've always just waited until the airing in Japan was done before they put all of it out at once on like here.
Yeah, 'cause they don't
and so it means there's a lot of good anime I just haven't given official views to, because like, I'm sorry, I was just watching Hisomaso as it was coming out. I was just watching Cake Guru when it was coming out.
Yeah.
I was just watching Little Witch as it was coming out. I didn't want to wait and then just like, oh, now I can binge it. I don't know. I'm not a binger. I'm
more of a purger kind of guy.
Like, my ideal streaming system lets me pick like 5 shows, and then it just plays an episode from each one back to back, and it's like, oh, this is my nice little after school block.
Oh, gosh, that actually would be great.
Yep.
Like, it puts them in like a little playlist.
Yep.
And just keeps rotating them in and out.
Yep. And it's just like when one ends, you can just be like, slot a new thing in there. And it's just like, oh, here's my nice little 2-hour block of shows, and I just watch one of each, and it's just like pop, 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 pop.
That's kind of like what me and my dad do. We just watch like a show around dinner time, and then we move on. Currently, we're on King of the Hill.
Oh, what season are you on?
We are on, I think, 6. The upcoming episode is the one where Peggy gets scammed and tries to scam the scammer.
Oh yeah,
which is a good episode.
Oh, that's a great episode.
I think the one before it was the one where, the last one was where Connie went with Hank to do bluegrass to Branson, Missouri. It's a pretty good episode.
Yep, but yeah,
we're also watching My Name.
I don't know. I would, yes, also. Honestly, both great shows.
Yeah, Earl's
About
really good.
kind of the same thing.
No, they are very similar in tone. But yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
And I would. I know they're bringing back Beavis and Butthead, and we've probably already
Yep.
had this discussion on would we like for them to bring back King of the Hill?
I think so.
I
I feel you could do it.
No, in the same vein that I just when something is over, it's over. I'm not about it. I'm not on the boat being born
Sometimes
back
dead is
into
better.
the past. Well, no, not even that. It's just like it ended. I'm sorry, but it's done. It's over. It's you're not going to regain anything with it coming back. And also the odds are it's going to be bad.
I feel like
The
it's a
odds
good
are not
ending
in its
too.
favor. Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
where just
of,
like life goes on.
of dead things, I also watched the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror special with the Death Note
Yeah.
one.
Why?
Because I was curious, and you know what? It was okay. The actual best one of that was the Westworld parody, because it was simultaneously just a nonstop barrage of old Simpsons references and the characters themselves being sad that they're like old, like that's all people care about. I'm like, okay, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna watch the show,
Oh no.
but like the Halloween special was okay. The first one was just Babadook parody, and it was fun.
I'm not gonna watch. Honestly, I'm not gonna watch 80% of what's on Disney Plus. So
I kind of want to watch Andor, but I don't care enough to go out of my way to watch it.
Star Wars
It
is
just-
dead to me until something wild happens. Like that is
So Andor just sounds like it's actually a good show. Like that's what I've heard from people is like it sounds like it's actually just good. And not like how people were talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi was a good show when it was stupid as hell.
I am out of Star Wars unless Kreia is showing up and saying that like apathy is death. Then I'm back in.
Studio Ghibli's making a Star Wars thing.
I don't care about any of that until Dash Randar comes.
Yeah,
back.
if Dash Rendar's in there, then we're
Who the hell's
good.
Dash Rendar?
From Shadows of the Empire,
What the hell's Shadows of the Empire?
the Nintendo 64 game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the bounty hunter guy?
Yeah, the not Han Solo you played as in Shadows of the Empire, and you were in. And he
I
was,
just remember the train level.
yeah, you fought IG-88 and Boba Fett, and you did that. Kyle Katarn's also cool.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yo, you bring back the Kyle Katarn in there, and I'm in.
What was that Star Wars game like level 1798 or something
Oh, the one
that got canceled? Yeah,
Yeah.
that looked sick, and then they just canceled it.
Yeah,
Who was it? It was the Titan.
it was like the Amy
These-
Hennig one.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna get the David Cage Star Wars, so we're gonna get in there.
We're gonna watch a Twi'lek get sexually assaulted.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be sick.
It has to happen. It'll be crazy if it doesn't happen.
Oh man, that's gonna be
Like,
a disaster. I'm so
You got
ready.
to prepare yourself for it.
I'm so ready. Like David Cage saw Star Trek like Rise of Skywalker and was like, "Hold my beer."
Did you just say Star Trek
Star
Rise of
Trek.
Skywalker?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all saw that.
Yep. We all saw that one.
I didn't. I stopped after The Last Jedi.
I think as time goes on, like the opinions towards Last Jedi become far more favorable because
Yes.
it's like you know what? Yeah, it was not it. There was an attempt here.
It had
No,
some
that
ideas.
worked. No, that movie sucked.
Oh no, it did. I'll never probably like give it any honors, but it had like
I like
one
some
or two
ideas.
cool ideas.
I like some ideas in The Last Jedi.
I, yeah, whatever ideas I might have liked were heavily outweighed by all the other garbage in
Oh,
that
there's
movie.
a lot of garbage
Oh,
in
yeah.
there, but at least there's something.
There's
No,
going to the
no.
casino planet.
Oh, I hated that.
Yeah,
stupid.
that
That
sucked.
can be just
Oh,
cut,
that's terrible.
cut out completely.
The whole plot line of I didn't tell you what I was doing for reasons because you just had to trust me. That was dumb. I
Yes.
didn't like that at all. But I like the idea of Luke Skywalker being an old man and grumpy. And then the idea of Rey, you're not anything special. Who cares? This
But
Force
she
stuff
is.
stupid. Yeah, well, that's why they ruined
Now
it.
she is.
Now she is. She's the
Yeah.
most special. She always was.
Like, they just, I don't know.
They ruined
I don't
it.
know. It's just, man, it's like a team of executive committees and focus testing can't make a good movie,
No.
let alone can't make a good series, let alone one good movie.
See, that's why you need Kreia, the character that hates Star Wars so vehemently, because the author hates Star Wars so vehemently,
Yes.
but then has to write Star Wars.
Never give. Well,
Kreia's so cool. She's so cool. She hates the
Who's
Force.
Kreia?
The main villain slash companion. She's an old grandma Jedi lady who hangs out with you in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, who hates the Force and everything about it and wants to kill it. Because the whole idea of like this extra dimensional destiny garbage and Jedis and Sith just ruining people's lives is bullshit, and they all gotta go. They all have to go. That was like her revelation that she encountered and what drove her to the dark side. But even then, she hated it. Because she's on the dark side. And like, that's stupid. I hate this.
yes.
Star
By
Wars-
not being on
Oh.
the light side, you're always on the dark.
Yeah. She's like, this is dumb. This is pointless. It has to go.
I'm gonna say you should just only watch the first 2 movies of Star Wars.
You can watch the third.
If you're desperate,
I think.
if you need to know how it ends,
Yeah, it's fine. Turn of the Jedi's fine.
just do the first 2 and then tell your kids, yeah, and then they just ran out of funding.
No. You gotta see the Ewoks. You
We
gotta see,
we don't know
like,
if Woody made it over that chasm or not.
just end it. No, it's Return of the Jedi's fine.
Only in comparison to the news stuff.
Exactly. And then we're going like, all right, we're going to watch the 2 Terminator movies.
Yeah, no, you just watch 2 Terminator movies and then you say it's
Yeah,
over.
and then we're going to watch the
The 2 Alien movies. And
the
then you say
2
it's
Alien
over.
movies.
And then you watch the 2 Predator movies and you say it's over. Well,
And
maybe
then we're going to
2.
watch
three.
the
Maybe
2
3.
Godfather movies.
Yeah, you can watch 3
After that.
Predator movies. I think
It's like, why is there such a huge skip in between? You know,
don't worry about
they
it.
remade it after a long time.
Don't worry about it.
That's all it
there's
is.
nostalgia factors kicked in.
Well,
And then your child, their eyes roll back while they're accessing the extranet, and they're like, "Hold on, there's a bunch of other movies for this." Like, damn,
no.
damn those
stop.
Elon Musk brain
Yeah.
implants.
That's
That
Well,
connected
that's not
directly to the
true. If
internet.
there were Elon Musk implants, the kid would be dead.
Oh no, the kid immediately starts going to a seizure.
Starts
man.
And then-
burst. His brain catches on fire from overheating.
I think to prove us all wrong and to prove that Elon Musk is the super business genius, he needs to put that brain implant on him first, live. I think on his Twitter he needs to have a live stream video of himself getting the implant put in and then being able to say his own name afterwards. I don't think he'll be able to do
it's
it.
such a sad story, but I can't help giggling at it. Which is like, oh yeah, all the Elon, all the monkeys Elon Musk used
Oh, they're
to
dead.
test the cyber, they're dead. They're dead or they're, like,
super
dying.
dead.
Most of them didn't even survive the surgery.
Holy shit! I don't get it. What made you think, oh, we're just gonna put him in there and it's gonna automatically be okay? When there's like no talk of, oh, let's try an external one first
Nah,
before we do the internal slots.
because Elon Musk is a dumb nerd, as we
No,
discussed.
he's the next Tony Stark. He's a genius. Every company he touches
Blossoms.
goes under.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe he's trying to save
That
it.
is actually true.
I do
He's
like.
so anti-capitalist. It's all a trick.
Oh,
He's so
if he reveals this is like
anti-capitalist that
Andy
just destroying
Kaufman or
everything.
whatever, and he's like, "Behold, it was all a ruse."
It was all a joke. The greatest joke ever made. You're all
can't
idiots
just-
for following me.
I just wanted to burn it all down.
There's so many people that if
Oh,
you just said
Lolo.
it was all a ruse, I would give you a clap and say, "Well done,
Oh, man.
well done." Anyway, this whole podcast was a ruse. So later days.
Yeah.
Later days.
Uh,
Haha, wasted your time.